had to calm down because I had to take my hat off. I was really getting hot. You doing you means not just the things outside of you, but it means working on the things that are in you that are bothersome to you once you're able to figure them out. If you're able to figure them out, who knows what you're going to do? Who knows what you're going to do once you see the source of where your problems are? And a lot of times what people do is when they see that they're the source of the problem, not to say, okay, listen. So it ain't always a negative. It causes negative outcome. Maybe sometimes. Disappointment, I'll say, instead of negative outcome. Okay, so because what can happen is, like I said, when you're in this mind frame of thinking that because you want a positive result that you're making all the right decisions, you have to think about the base of where those decisions are being made from. And if that base ain't right, then eventually those towers are going to fall. And everything that was supporting that weak base is going to come down. And you're going to have to rebuild your tower again. You're going to have to rebuild it again. Your job when the tower falls is to make sure that you pick up the pieces that you need. Not everything. You don't pick every damn thing up. Okay? Say for instance, you have a ring, right? Solid gold, diamond in the middle. Right? You might say, what's more important? The band of gold or the diamond that fell out of it? It falls and hits the floor and you know, the diamond has shattered, but the gold ring stayed put together, right? Not only did the diamond pop out, but it shattered. So now you figure you've been lied to. Because diamonds don't break. You have to cut a diamond. Right? So, if it broke, you don't need that. That was fake. What do you pick up? You pick up the gold band. You need the gold band. The gold band is right there. That's what you pick up when the tower falls. You pick that up. And you look for the real diamond to place inside of that gold band. That is what you do. That's what you do. You don't sit there squawking about, oh my God, the diamond broke. Because you're mad for two reasons. A, it fell out. Fallouts, arguments, disagreements, blah, blah, blah. The diamond broke. You are not all that you said you were. You lie, you cheat, you fake, you this, you that. You like to blame every fucking body else. And now that you've been seen as a fraud from the fallout, you breaking up. You were never supposed to be there in the first place. I'm tired of this shit, yo. I'm tired of this shit, yo. And then to be put in situations where, okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know exactly where I'm getting there. I done got so mad that I popped my nails off. I got to pop this other hand off and go get my damn nails done because I'm not walking around like this. Okay? You get where I'm going with this. You get where I'm going. I'm trying to hurry up. Because I'm telling you, I don't feel like cutting no more videos and editing shit. I don't want to do none of that no more. I'm tired. I don't want to do it no more. I'm just trying to get my thought out. Give me a minute. So, you realize that it's fake. What a lot of people try to do is they take Gorilla Glue or Crazy Glue or Jewelry Glue and they take the broken diamond, which could represent anything for you. Your long-term relationship that people thought was oh so precious. Because from outside looking in, you look like everything they want to be. So you take the Gorilla Glue, you take the Monkey Glue, you take the Crazy Glue, you take the duct tape, you take everything that you need or everything that you think you need, you glue this fake diamond back together because it's become the pillar of what you represent. And then you present it in front of people and you walking around again all fake and shit. Not happy. Knowing that the diamond is broken. But to everybody else, the onlookers, they don't see that. Some people do see it. They just don't say nothing. But the onlookers just still see you holding up the image of what looks real. And it's fake. 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 Fake. It's fake, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. But it's what you're used to. And you sit there inside of that thought of, like I said in the other video, of this fixated idea of what you want people to believe is a sure thing. And you yourself have started to believe your own lie because in the story that you told yourself, you didn't have to be abused to get to the happy place. You didn't have to be lied to get to the happy place. You didn't have to be cheated on to get to the happy place. You didn't have to endure painful circumstances from the person to get to the happy place. All you did was picture yourself in a healthy relationship idea, and you saw yourself growing with the person. You saw yourself changing the world with the person. And you saw yourself marrying, coming into union with the person. And you saw yourself growing old with this person. You saw that when y'all reached trials and tribulations, they weren't using you as the boxing bag. They weren't beating up on you emotionally, mentally, physically, and all this other shit. And the thing, let me tell you, this was me and my therapist talked about the other day. I went off in their office because he said something to me like, we were talking about abuse patterns. And I said, you know the thing that kicks my ass the most? Because I've had male friends say this to me, and I really just wanted to black their fucking eyes out when they say, well, at least I ain't hit her. I had a couple people say that to me. At least I ain't hit you. Hold on. Wait a minute. Give me 1 minute. Just one. The true mark of a narcissist plays with your mind. Uses your body to subdue you even more. But when they hook your mind, they already have you. So the worst form of abuse you could ever have is mental. Because mental, look, when boxers get hit, that is an immediate black eye. It's going to heal in 1 to 2 weeks. You're going to look like your normal self. Let somebody bash you with a weight or something like that. You might have some bone fractures. You might even have some bone fractures if somebody hits you hard enough with their fist. But what I'm saying to you is that physical pain shows up immediately. You see the scar on the outside of yourself. You know immediately what damaged tissue is going to be affected underneath because you can see the sore right away. When you are mentally and emotionally abused, it goes through layers and it chops down deep. It goes deep down inside of you. Okay? So when you have a falling out or when you come to this realization of whoever it is that you're dealing with, it will literally cause you to have a disease. Heartbreak is a disease. It will literally cause you to have a disease. Wherever you store your stress, the discomfort will go to that area, and whatever blood vessel or whatever cell is in there, organ is in there, that's not functioning properly. Your emotional trauma will look for a place to sit and live and grow and fester like a plant. And if you don't know how to resolve it, or if you're not strong enough to rely on yourself instead of somebody else outside of you, you will slowly start to die. And then over time, you may learn that you develop a disease. You got a blood clot somewhere in your leg. Well, every time somebody got on your nerves, what part of your body hurt first? What happened? Where is it? Because that's where you store your stress. That's what happens. So I said to him, I said, I get really annoyed when people say that because it is twice as bad. It is just as bad. They're equivalent to each other. There's no difference between the two. Only thing about getting hit physically is other people will assume you did it. So you're told on right away. Well, if you play with the person's mind and you abuse them that way, then nobody will suspect that, because on the one side, you putting this facade up and being on this and on that. And then on the other side, behind a closed door, you being all this other stuff. So I said to him, I had somebody one day in a falling out last summer say to me, you present yourself to be this and that and da-da-da-da-da. Listen, what did Lucky Day say yesterday at the concert? He said, pull a trigger, she might shoot back. Just because I choose to be on the light side, mind you, I said choose, because I could just easily live inside of whatever dark it is that you think I convey. You choose to live in the light, because I know how mad I get when I'm dark. It's my job to know how mad I get when I go dark, if it has to come to that point. So when I choose to be light and choose to encourage the masses and choose to encourage people who come into my direct space and gotta check people when they think they can just get the fuck out of line with me, like I'm supposed to just sit there and be, I'm not the Pope, and I don't profess to be, but I would rather tell you, have a good day, this is where your energy need to get checked, this is where we need to improve some shit, than sit here and be like, everything will be okay, just take it one day at a time. Okay, so while you take it one day at a time, what can you do in that one day to make that day better or make improvement come to whatever situation you're talking about? Don't play with me. Don't sit here and try to tell me because, oh, well, you put all this stuff up and you this and that, but then behind, if you don't think that just because I put all that positive shit up that you can come fuck with me. That's what y'all get, light workers. Y'all, it's you got me fucked up, not me. I already knew. All you did was uncover the reason why I went to the light in the first place. Stop playing with me. Don't. Everybody, listen. We are all equally carry the same things and abilities. Stop playing with me. Just stop playing with me. I'm done. I don't want to play. So when y'all see people who do light work, I'm not no monk. Monks keep themselves in areas where they are not tested. I seen some in New York walking the streets. They strong. Because maybe they walk past all the personalities just to be in the atmosphere. But to be tested by one. Them Russian soldiers, listen, I ain't no Russian soldier. I don't profess to be. I profess to be somebody who is working on their own light and encouraging you to work on yours, whatever that look like. Stop playing with me all the time. Don't act like this. Oh my God. So anyway. So I said that to my therapist, okay? And I got frustrated and I started going off and I had to contain myself. Because I just can't stand when people purposely avoid not fixing their own issues and make you the carpet that they walk on to give themselves excuses to continue in their own behavior. And then try to feed themselves a optimistic view from a pessimistic side. And think that that's right when the whole thing is wrong. Like you can't try to choose which side are wrong. Wrong is wrong. You fix the whole thing. Not. Oh my God. I'm gonna go to sleep. I can't.